ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ओम्। सम्पाद्य ज्ञानं च विधाय भक्तिं विलोकितो येन समाधिराजः वैराग्यवन्तं सुविचारयुक्तं नमामि योगं शिरसा गुरुन्तं समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। नमो ज्ञानेश्वरा नमो ज्ञानेश्वरा निवृत्ति उदारा सोपान देवा मुक्ताबाई नमो त्रिभुवन पावनी आद्यत्रय जननी देवांचिये। Yesterday we touched one sensitive topic in the society. Nowadays, so-called educated people, they are not ready to accept our old, ancient, but yet new system. They are not ready to accept. They say we are spiritual people. We are not religious. See the contradiction. We are spiritual people. We are not religious. So without religion, what spirituality they are going to practice, nobody knows. So, so-called intellectual, educated people, they don't understand the greatness of Sanatan Hindu Dharma because they don't study. See, the thing is, like Muslim people, like Islam people, they will study their scripture and they will revolt. They will follow that. Christians, they will study Bible and they will follow. They will put the concepts and all. But Hindus, this is very unfortunately, I have to say this, Hindus, without studying their scriptures, they will criticize everything. Without studying their own greatness and glory, outrightly they will reject all the concepts which are there in the Hinduism. So now let us think little bit about this Varna Ashram, because Arjuna is talking that Varna Sankara will happen. And once Varna Sankara happens, the fusion of two different Varna caste, if it happens, then there is a declension in the dynasty. The whole dynasty along with that person will fall into Naraka. This is his idea. And in next sloka, he is going to say that I have heard in Shastra. Like that, it will continue. Now, let us understand what is this. Simple way I would like to put it. First understand what are Varna and Ashrama. Then, why they are there. And why should we follow strictly. This first you understand. So, now if you say there are 4 Varna. Varna is different. Ashrama is different. Varnashrama Vyavastha. This is the general term used in our Shastra. Varnashrama Vyavastha. Varna, Ashrama. Varna means generally caste in general. This is categorization in Hinduism. So we say Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. I repeat, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. These are the 4 Varnas. 4 Varnas. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. So Brahmana, these 4 Varna we understood. And now understand those Varnas and their role in the entire system. Let us take, for example, there is a one big company, Infosys, big company. So in that company, there are 4 layers. See, if I tell you in this way, you will understand. If I give you potato, you may not like it. But same potato in French fries form, yeah, you will like it. It is like that only. So, in one multinational company, MNC, the first, there are one category, one level, one group, they are thinkers. Like manager, CEO, they are the thinkers. They will think how to work, how to, increase turnover of a company, and how to manage fund, what are the clients are there, what are there, and how to manage it. One people. There are, this is one thing, thinkers. In same company, there are people, they are doing work of administration. Like sometime if on one company some other company strikes some norms or something, so they have to fight against with them. If something happens in the client side or in their employee itself, then they have to manage that. So administration, the payment and everything, they will work for the administration of a company. So one who will think about profit and all, etc., like growing the company. Second, those who will take care of the administration part. And third, Vaishya, they will do business of that company. Like business analyst is the now one more growing post in the society. So few people, they are thinking, few people, they are administrating the work, few people, they are doing business of the product you say or software you say, whichever thing they have. And there is last category, Shudra. They are just following orders, whatever the thinkers are giving. If thinkers say we want this change on this website, you have to do that. Workers. So this is how one company works. Simple example. One company, thinkers, administrator, and the business analyst people, and the last one is worker, the employee. Now, to run one company nicely, thinker should think. Administrator should do administration work. And business analyst should do his own work. And worker should work. This much is so very, very clear. Now, the thinker in the company is called Brahmana. We don't like Brahmana Shabda. But thinker is good word. So, Brahmana means what? None other than thinker in Hinduism. Okay. Administrator, they are the Kshatriyas who will take care of everything. The nation, you say, their kingdom, you say, all attacks from the other companies or other countries, they will take care of that. Kshatriya. There are people who will do business. They are called Vaishya. And there are workers, they are called Shudra. So to run one company, there are four layers, and we agree with that. And to run one nation or entire world, if we give 4 different categories, only with different names, we don't like that. So Brahmanas, thinker. Kshatriyas, administrators. Vaishya, the business analysts, businessmen people. And Shudra, the workers. You know, on the top of this, in company, those who are thinking, they will get more salary than those who are working. But Hinduism is so great, where Brahmana, if he does his own karma, he will get particular result. But if Shudra person does his own enjoined duty, he will also get the same result. Yes. Like if one Brahmana is doing all his yajan, and all his shat karma he is doing, whatever punya he acquires, same punya Shudra will acquire just by doing a prostration to that Brahmana. Because the Shudra's only work is to serve all other three categories. This is the difference between the worldly categorization and Hinduism categorization, where Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, we have different segments in the society, but all will get same phalam, same result, Chitta Shuddhi. See, this is the greatness. So we understood now. Varna ashram is not something wrong. Is not something like Shudra means you all are useless people and you could. It is not like that. One more point. It is said in our Manusmriti or one of the Smriti, Janmana Jayate Shudraha. By birth, everyone is Shudra only, and Shudra means not inferior. He has different set of works. This you understand first. We have this in our head. Shudra means, oh, low people. It is not like that. Janmana Jayate Shudraha, and Samskarat Dvijotchate. Samskarat Dvija Uchchate. So by birth, everyone is Shudra only. When we do samskar, when we accumulate qualities, imbibe qualities, then we raise to that level. This is clear. So few point I clarified. Just like one company needs 4 segment to run, this entire creation also need 4 segment to run. Then second, there is no difference between the result of Brahmana and Vaishya or Shudra. Yes, everyone will get the same result. Now you think, it is said that Varna Sankara should not happen. For example, why it should not happen, that also we'll see. For example, those who are thinkers and workers, if they come together, neither thinkers will think properly in a right direction and in a fast way, nor workers will be able to work properly. Because thinkers, their mind is channelized in different way. Workers' mind and their hands have different habits. So when they two come together, work won't be achieved. So everyone has specific particular duties. When they do that duty diligently, work will be faster, work will be with quality. That is why we say, don't do Varna Sankara. Brahmana, Kshatriya or Brahmana, Shudra should not get married, should not come together. Because both of them, they have different works which they have been doing, and suddenly there is change in work and in mentality, in thinking, they can't live together properly. That is why they can't work with their extreme efficiency. Yes. Now, simple example I will give. If a person who is an engineer and the girl is, let us say, a doctor. You know, doctor life and thinking is different. The way they go through the process of education and learning is different. Their way of life is different, thinking is different, and engineer's life is different. So if you see, if one engineer boy and doctor girl, if they marry, there are always some clashes in between, because both of them, they have different lifestyle, different thinking. So that is why when they say, oh, if you are a doctor, you should marry with doctor. Because they know each other very well. They are like-minded people. When like-minded people come together, they do wonder. They work efficiently. And they have less chaos within between them. That is why we say don't do Varna Sankara. One point. If a Marathi person marries with Gujarati, so Marathi person, a boy, has different festival, different way of doing everything different. They will celebrate Diwali different way, Holi different, all things are different, diversity is there. And Gujarati, different way they celebrate, or different way they live their life. If they both come together, now what to do? Sometimes this is there, that is there, and nobody is doing anything. So if like-minded people, same lifestyle people come together, they can work efficiently. The output will be very, very higher, and there won't be chaos between them. And the society will be going smoothly. That is why don't do Varna Sankara. One point. Ashrama. Second point, ashrama. So, ashrama is also way of living life. See, Varna means caste system, I explained. And second is Varna ashrama. A means limited. Ang is the upasarga, maryadit. And shrama means kasta. Kasta means less hardships. Less hardships. So ashrama, a means limited, shrama means hardships. Less hardships means ashrama. You see the way they have thought over the upbringing of the whole society. They say 4 ashramas are there: brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha and sannyasi. Brahmacharya, Gruhastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasi. So they say each person has to go through all the 4 ashramas, actually speaking. Now you see here. Why 4 only? What is the purpose behind them? So purpose is Brahmacharya ashram means where you gather knowledge. And why 4 only? Because 100 years lifespan, they divided 25, 25, 25, 25. So it is said that Brahmacharya ashram means first 25 years you have to acquire knowledge. Don't do other thing 1 to 25. See, we have transgressed, violated all the rules. From the age of 15 only we start making money. And knowledge, partially we get. Let us understand Hinduism. Brahmacharya, you have to study. Till 25 you study. Nowadays what is happening? 40-year-old also is studying. Keep on studying. And what is he going to get? Bhagwan's only know. Till 25 you study. 100% you give. After 25 you don't study. It is not like that. After 25 your focus should be on something else. So Brahmacharya, study. Gruhastha. Gruhastha means what? Brahmacharya, Gruhastha means after studying, whatever knowledge you have gained, that knowledge should pass on to the next generation. For that you get married. Prajatantum ma vyavachetsi. Don't break the lineage. Whatever knowledge you have got, you are satisfied with that knowledge. You are ready to face the problem. Another thing. We are engineer, doctors, and we don't know how to face the problem. Indian Gurukula system, Indian system is, you will get such a knowledge where you can face the world. So, till 25, knowledge. Then 26 to 50, earn money. Before that, don't start. I know you can earn money, but it won't give you that much money because this is time to study. Okay. Then after 26, you don't run after knowledge much. You should continue a little bit here and there, but focus should be on money and taking care of family, taking care of brahmachari and sannyasi. There we should give our money. Okay, till 50 you earn money. Now 80, 70-year-old also he says, after retirement, what should I do? I need to go to some duty. They will open some shop again. They will be miserable. See, if we don't follow ashrama vyavastha, we'll be miserable. Sure, we will be miserable. Okay. Then after 50, what should we do? After 50, whatever money you have acquired, give it to your son, whatever you can give, and keep it. Now you spend the money. Whatever money you have acquired through dharma, now you spend that money for yourself. Do spiritual practices, become vanaprasthi. Means you go to jungle, forest in general. But nowadays, no need to go to jungle. You go to ashrama. It is said by my Swamiji, when you see the face of your granddaughter or grandson, next day you should pack your bag and you should go to ashram. No, but till our children, they kick us and they throw us from the house, we don't go out. See, we have understood, the Hinduism have understood everything properly. That is why they say after 50, they don't need you much. Better to get, it is better to go to ashram than having insult every day in the house. But no, but we want that. Have it. Vanaprastha. So you spend money for yourself, you spend money for dharma, because first knowledge, then vidya, first with knowledge, then money, and then you spend that money for yourself, you do tirtha yatra, pilgrimages. And after 75, give up everything, die nicely. Because in Vanaprastha, you have gone to ashram, and that ashram understood that you don't need anything. They will give you sannyas, they will give you food, everything, and die nicely without having any desire in mind. Such a nice thought. But we don't want that. We want to die miserably. Yeah, happily, how can I die? I want to have the most miserable part of life is after 50. Think. It's really miserable. So better we banish ourselves to the ashram. So this is how they say 4 ashramas are, varnas are there and ashramas are there. We should do palanam of varna ashram properly, so that there is no confusion in the society who will do what. Everyone will do their own work, and there will be limited shrama in our life. Okay, this is clear now. Now with this idea, Arjuna says, Bhagavan, if we do our kulakshaya, then all the women in our kula will go wrong. They will pollute their self, and then varna sankara will happen. Yesterday, I kept one verse of Jnaneshwari behind because I wanted to clear varna ashrama vyavastha. It is said by Jnaneshwar Maharaj. If Jnaneshwar Maharaj is saying, there has to be something. Uttama adhama sancharati. Uttama Kula Brahmana, because they are the thinkers, leaders of the society. That is why they are Uttama. Adhama. Adhama means they follow the instruction. That is why Adhama. Otherwise, there is no superior, inferior. They are thinking, they are doing good job. They are used to it. So they are doing. And we are used to do the karma efficiently. See, Brahmana cannot do much karma. Lifting something, putting this thing from there, and no sharirik karma. But mentally, they are smart, because their genes have that in their blood. So, Uttama Adhama Sancharati, when they come together, I say Varna Misarati. If Brahmana Kshudra come together, then Varna Misarati. The 2 different castes, they mingle with each other. Tetha Samula Upadati Jati Dharma. Tetha, when they mixed, they are together, there is no concurrence between them, then Samula Upadati Jati Dharma, then all the Jati Dharma, all duties each caste is supposed to do, that will be uprooted. Upadati will be destroyed. If Brahmana Kshatriya come, Kshatriya will say, I have to go for war. And Brahmana will say, no, I have to do Agni Karma. So should we go for war, or should we do this? So there will be confusion. So to avoid that confusion, yes, of course, we have to follow the okay. All the ashram and duty. Now shloka number 42. There is some confusion. Okay. So here it is said, Sankaro narakayaiva kulaghnanam kulasya cha patanti pitaro hyesham lupta pindodaka kriyah. Sankaro narakayaiva kulaghnanam kulasya cha patanti pitaro hyesham lupta pindodaka kriyah. We have to understand the order. So he says, if we fight this war, the dharma will vanish from our kula, adharma will grow. Once adharma grows, then the women in the clan or dynasty, they will go wrong. So once they go wrong, then Sankara will happen. Sankara mixing, the fusion of two castes will happen. And because of that, we will have to go to Naraka. Why? He is giving the example also. So let us Sankara Narakayaiva. This is the first word. Some mistake is there, printing mistake. Okay. Sankaraha, mixing of two words. Sankaraha Narakaya eva kula gnanam kulasya cha patanti pitaraha hi esham became hi esham yanasandhi lupta pinda udaka kriya. Lupta pindodaka gunasandhi a plus u o lupta pindodaka kriyaha. Lupta pinda udaka kriyaha. Now let us see Anvaya. Sankaraha kulagnanam kulasya cha narakaya eva bhavati. Hi etesham pitaraha lupta pinda udaka kriyaha patanti. So why he is saying we will go to Naraka? Let us understand. So first he say Sankaraha, the fusion of two things, two different castes. Kulagnanam kulasya cha narakaya eva. They will go for Naraka only. If there is Sankar, mixing of two castes, then they will go to Naraka. Who? Kulagnanam kulasya cha. Those, the full dynasty, and the one who is killing one's own kula. Kulagna. Kulam hanti iti kulagnaha. Tesham kulagnanam. So those who are killing their own dynasty, or such people, and kulasya, the entire clan lineage will go to Naraka. Why? Because etesham pitaraha. See, we have ancestors and we need to give tarpana. It is called tarpana in our Hinduism. It is almost vanished from our Hinduism. We give water, tarpana, and pinda, food, offerings to them. Offerings and food to them we give. We means if I am doing that tarpana, there is a particular month, particular time period where we give tarpana. And with the help of that tarpana, our ancestor, they survive in that pitruloka. So he says, if we don't do our duty, then what will happen? The ancestor which are there, they will not get punya, because, and they won't survive there nicely, and they will also come back to the hell. So I am here to please my ancestor or to bring them down to Naraka. So I have to avoid this war, and I have to do whatever I am supposed to do. So if I stop war, adharma won't increase. I will do dharma, that's the tarpana kriya, and my ancestor will be happy. This is the idea here. But if you do Sankara, then entire lineage and the killer of that lineage, both of them, they will fall into Naraka. Let us see now. Magakulataya ashekha ani kula ghataka yera yera naraka jani athi. Magakulataya ashekha ani kula ghataka येर येरा नरका जाने athi. Mag, then means when the Sankara is happened, when the two different castes they come together, taya kula asheka, to that ashekha, entire kula, ani kula ghataka, the one who is responsible for destroying his lineage, that person also. Yera yera, both of them. Naraka jane athi, they have to go to Naraka. They have to go through all the tyrannies in the Naraka. Dekhe vamsha vruddhi samastha ya parihoya patita mag wo vanditi swargastha purva purusha. Dekhe vamsha vruddhi samastha या परी होय पतित मग वो वांडिती स्वर्गस्थ पूर्व पुरुष. देखे, see, vamsha, the clan, the lineage, vruddhi, and that lineage has grown up. Samasta, the entire grown up lineage, ya pari hoya patita, my full lineage till Brahmadev, it is going to come. Big lineage is going to fall down, degrade from its position. Maga Vovanditi Swargastha Purva Purusha. Vovanditi means they come back. Those ancestors, they have done lot of punya, they went to Swarga. If I don't do my duty properly, this is going to affect them also. Maga Vovanditi Swargastha Purva Purusha. Purva, before, Purusha means people. The people who are there before me, means my ancestor, they will also come down from Swarga to Naraka, because whatever I am supposed to do, that I am not doing. Doing here also will generate punya for them, because the sankalpa is like that. Okay. जेथ नित्यादि क्रिया ठाके आणि नैमित्तिक कर्म पारुखे तेथ कवना तिळोदके कवण अर्पी. जेथ नित्यादि क्रिया ठाके आणि नैमित्तिक कर्म पारुखे तेथ कवना तिळोदके कवण अर्पी. According to our Hinduism, there are 6 duties which we have to do every day. In that Nitya, Naimittik, Kamya, like that many things are there in Karma Mimamsa. Then Nishiddha Karma we shouldn't do, Kamya Karma we shouldn't do, Nitya Karma we should do. It is said here, if Nityadi Kriya Thake, daily obligatory duties stopped. Ani naimetika karma parukhe, and the occasional obligatory duties are also we are not doing. Then tetha kavana tilodake kavana arpi. Then who is going to give offerings to whom? Because nitya karma stopped, naimetik karma also stopped. Nitya karma means if you are a brahmana, then every day you have to do yajna. Whatever your duties are there, that. If you are grahastha, you have to do agnishtoma yajna every day. If you are a brahmachari, then you have to recite all the Vedas every day. Nitya kriya, naimittika, and occasionally duty when some particular grahana is there. On that occasion, you have to do some particular practices. If we don't do that, nitya kriya thake means stopped. Naimittik paruke, naimittik has gone away. Then who will give offerings to whom? Tila, sesame seed, udaka, water. So we dip that sesame seed into water and we offer. These are the offerings for particular reasons. So who will offer what to whom? This is the question. So he says we should do all our duties rather than fighting. तरी पितरकाय करीती कैसे नि स्वर्गी वसती मनोनी ते ही येती कुळापासी तरी पितरकाय करीती कैसे नि स्वर्गी वसती मनोनी ते ही येती कुळापासी. Therefore pitarkaya kariti, what our ancestors would do to live the life in the heaven. Kaise ni swargi vasati, how they will live there, life there. Manonite hiyeti kulapasi, therefore they also come to their other people in their clan, because nitya nimitti karma stopped. So they also stop getting punyam. Therefore, you should do all the tarpanadi kriya. Beautiful example is given how they come back. What happens? Jaisa nakhagri vyalu lage, to शिखांत व्यापी वेगे तेवी आ ब्रह्मकुळ आघवे आपलविजे. जैसा नखाग्री व्याळू लागे तो शिखांत व्यापी वेगे तेवी आ ब्रह्मकुळ आघवे आपलविजे. Example is given just jaisa as nakhagri, nakha nail or finger, agra means the tip of your finger is beaten by serpent, is beaten by a snake. Nakhagri vyalu lage to shikhanta vyapi vege, that the poison of that snake pervades very fast in your shikha, means the toe to shikha, the process happens very fastly. Stinging process happens very fastly. Like that, if I do something wrong, it affects my lineage till Brahmaji. Means whatever I do can affect to my whole lineage until Brahmaji. A Brahmakul Agave Aplavije, and Aplavije, they will be pervaded by Papam, and all will come down to Naraka. Beautifully. A beautiful example. Like if the snake or serpent stings to our tip of finger, toe, it quickly, within no time, it goes to till our head, in our head. Like that, if we do something wrong, it is going to reach till Brahmaji. Okay, there's so many things are there. Today we saw some other things, so let it be. We'll see the sloka only. Doshairaitaih kulagnanam varna sankara karakaihi utsadyante jati dharmaha kula dharmascha shashvataha. Doshairaitaih kulagnanam varna sankara karakaihi उत्साद्यन्ते जाति धर्माः कुलधर्माश्च शाश्वताः. दोषैः एतैः कुलज्ञानां वर्णसंकरकारकैः उत्साद्यन्ते जाति धर्माः कुलधर्माः च शाश्वताः. अन्वय कुलज्ञानां, the killer of the family, entire lineage, etaihi varna sankara karakaihi doshaihi shashvataha jati dharmaha kula dharmaha cha utsadyante. What is said here? Those who are destroyer of family, kulagna and kulagnanam, of family, etaihi varna sankara karakahi, because of this mixing of, creating confusion of two varnas, doshaihi, शाश्वताः जातिधर्माः कुलधर्माः च उत्साद्यन्ते. शाश्वताः एटर्नल जाति धर्माः ट्रेडिशनल जाति धर्म ट्रेडिशनल practices. Kula dharmaha, the lineage has different practices. All utsadyante will be destroyed because of the mixing or fusion of castes created by Kulagna people, the killer of their entire family, entire lineage. Because of that, the Shashwata Jati Dharmaha, the traditional practices which are there, and the lineage practices which are there will be destroyed. Okay, this much will happen. No. Utsanna kula dharmanam manushanam janardana narake niyatam vasah bhavatityanu Utsanna kula dharmanam manushanam janardana narake niyatam vasah bhavatityanu He is saying Utsanna kula dharmanam manushanam janardana. So he said in previous shloka, the shashwata, permanent traditional practices and lineage, family practices will be destroyed. And once it is destroyed, narake niyatam vasah, everyone will come back to naraka. Okay. So Utsanna kula dharmanam manushanam janardana narake niyatam aniyatam vasah. Narake niyatam, narake aniyatam vasah bhavati iti anushruma. Arjuna is saying, we have heard this in the scriptures. I am not telling of my mind. I have not brought this from my pocket. It is there in Shastra. Hey Janardana, Janan, Dushta Janan, Ardayati, Tadayati iti Janardana. One who kills bad people. Utsanna kula dharmanam manushanam narake niyatam vasah bhavati. He says, Utsanna kula dharmanam, those dharma is destroyed. Utsanna, already destroyed. Kula and dharma, their lineage and their duties are destroyed of such people. Narake, in naraka, niyatam vasah, for long time, vasah, they will stay there, they will reside there. Iti anushruma, this we have heard. Okay, one more shloka. Then he says, Aho batamahat papam kartum vyavasita vayam yadrajya sukha lobhena hantum swajana mudyataha. Aho batamahat papam kartum vyavasita vayam yadrajya sukha lobhena hantum swajana mudyataha. Aho, alas, but mahat papam kartum vyavasita vayam yat rajya sukha lobhena hantum swajanam udyataha. Anvaya, aho, but mahat papam kartum vayam vyavasitaha yat rajya sukha lobhena swajanam hantum udyataha. He is saying, alas, mahat papam kartum vyavasitaha. We are committed here, we are ready here to do mahat papam, great sin. What is that? That Rajya Sukha Lobhena, because of the out of greed we want kingdom and happiness. To get kingdom and happiness out of greed, we are ready to kill our swajanam. Swajanam hantum udyataha. We are ready to kill our swajanam. So you see, those family practices are destroyed, they will come to naraka. Niyatam vasaha. And this papam, which is very great sin, we are ready to do it. what kind of thinking we have. Quickly we'll see. देवा अवधारी आणिक एक येथ घडे महापाथक जे संग दोषे हा लौकिक भ्रमशु पावे. Okay, we'll keep this. He says, Deva, this is going to be big papam. What is going to happen? We don't. Chalo, we'll do this. So our mind should be in the holy feet of Bhagavan. This is the bhavam of this bhajan. आता कोठे धावे मन, आता कोठे धावे मन, तुझे चरण देख लिया, तुझे चरण देख लिया, तुझे चरण देख लिया, भाग गेला क्षीण गेला, भाग गेला क्षीण गेला, अवघा झाला आनंदो, अवघा झाला आनंदो, अवघा झाला आनंद, भाग गेला क्षीण गेला, प्रेम रसे बैसली मीठी, प्रेम रसे बैसली मीठी, आवडी लाठी मुखासी, आवडी लाठी मुखासी, आवडी लाठी मुखासी, भाग गेला क्षीण गेला, भाग गेला क्षीण गेला. तुका म्हणे आम्हा जोगे, तुका म्हणे आम्हा जोगे, विठ्ठल घोगे खरे माप, विठ्ठल घोगे खरे माप, भाग गेला क्षीण गेला, भाग गेला क्षीण गेला, अवघा झाला आनंदो, अवघा झाला आनंदो, भाग गेला क्षीण गेला, भाग गेला क्षीण गेला. ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम, 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 ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम. पुंडलीक वरदा हरिविठ्ठल श्री ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम पंढरीनाथ भगवान की जय. माऊली ज्ञानेश्वर महाराज की जय. जगद्गुरु तुकाराम महाराज की जय. सद्गुरु जोग महाराज की जय. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ओम.